Hey. How are y'all doing? I realize I forgot news. I have news. Big news. I have officially graduated. Bum bum bum. Or at least I've got my certificate. I forgot to mention in the previous. I completely forgot. I got so distracted with everything else that I completely forgot. Um, what you call? But I am officially finished. Finito. And my mom had to go collect my certificate for me. Because they only gave. So technically, my graduation was Thursday. That Thursday, it was Thursday the 4th. Um, was Thursday the 4th. And then, what do you call it? I got an SMS, but I was graduating absentia. No, I mentioned this before. I'm graduating absentia, or I graduated in absentia, and so I like sent. So I was like, "Hey, I'm graduating absentia," and then so they sent me an SMS. Well, probably not just me, a bunch of other people. They sent them an SMS being like, "Hey, if you want your shit, come collect it on the 3rd. You gotta collect it from this office as a Durban person. You gotta collect it from this office on the 3rd." And I'm like, I'm not coming into Durban until the 5th. So I was like, oh fuck, oh shit. Um, and then so I like told my mom, I'm like, hey, can you do some, can you guys go collect it? Can one of you go collect it for me? And all that I have, can one of y'all go collect it for me? And they are allowed to collect like stuff for me. So I'm like, can one of you pick a parent? And all one of you, and then tell me who, so I can do it, because I gotta do like a letter of consent thing for whichever parent is going to collect it, for whoever, like if even if it wasn't one of my parents that went to go collect it, for whoever was going to collect it, I need to do like a letter of consent to be like, hey, yeah, I allowed them, they're allowed to do this. um um do I want to do more? eh. um I'll come back to y'all. I think I want to. Oh, so you do move. And then maybe plant. And then plant. Plant. It's cute. It's cute. And then maybe over here. Then should I put a little, yeah, little tables would be cute there. Let me get 3 little tables. But yeah, finally certificate, and then but my mother, I love her dearly. I think she forgot that I'm not the only person graduating. I'm assuming they probably don't want people rocking up on like graduation day. That's why they gave specific days. But I love my mother dearly. I think she forgot I was I'm not the only one who's obviously graduating, and all that. So then, she's just like she like sends me a message. It's like, there's so many people here. I'm like, uh huh. Uh, did you think I was the only one graduating? She's like, kind of forgot about that. That other people would be. So yeah. So I don't know what, because mom like Loki got adopted slash adopted some of the other like people, and that's always so funny. Like Herbie, the what do you call? Because she kept sending me like updates, and also there was like a form for her to fill out and everything. Um, Anything else that would look cute on the table? Um, trying to think if I want to add some chairs or not, some more stuff. Um, Might as well. Can I move you? No. Okay, let's do that. And then which lucky? Sure. Can I? Oh, can I put you up here and then? I guess I could. Okay, so you're a baby, just a baby. No, I think this is probably one of the like the better ones, I guess. Do you move? I wonder if I do 2 of them. Let me get a second. I think I'm probably gonna kick out the other ones. Let me get a second one. But yeah, so it took her took her a bit to figure out like what's going on. And then of course she ended up there were some kids that kids people my age, and all she called them kids, but they were probably people my age, um that were that like helped her out, were helping her out and all that. So that was very sweet. I love they saw this like old they saw my mother, and Ellen was like, yeah, no, this old lady needs help. I say old, so she's, it basically depends on what you call old. She's 60. Wait, no. How old am I? 50. Oh, she's gonna kick my ass if she listens to this. She's gonna kick my ass if she hears this episode. She's um she's what do you call it? Not 60. She's 50. How old am I again? Um my age plus she's I'm 26. She's 56. She's 56. That took me so long to figure that out. Do all this carpets do I feel like all the carpets are making everything look stupid. I think I kind of want a carpet behind the couch. I kind of want to put a carpet there, and I think I want to put this one behind the couch. It might be ugly, but I think it's cute. That's all that matters, really. Um, or maybe I should. Um, okay, I do like it. I do kind of like it, guys. Can I put anything on this thing? I think I kind of like the tea table. I think I like the tea table the most. I think I like the tea table the most. Stop doing that. Do I want to put another couch? Becomes a second question. Um, I think I do like the I do like the couch thing. Oh, maybe I should actually keep it back, because then at least it's a full. Thoughts? I think it might end up being too busy with all the carpets. I think it looks fine like this, with all the carpets. What are our thoughts on this? I think this looks fine, even with all the carpets. Maybe I should get all the stuff out of my inventory. Yeah, I think it looks fine to me. All the carpets. But yeah, at least I have a degree now. I have a degree acquired, mom's gain, whatever fucking coworker it is, someone at her work, and all it has like some kind of stamp where I don't have to certify it over and over again because certifications change. What do you call it? No, expire. That's the word. Sorry, I gotta drink something. What was there? Certifications expire and everything. So she so the one of our coworkers is able to like certify, has like a stamp that's like once it's certified forever kind of thing. But there's no expiration date. I guess is probably the better word for it. Okay. Get all these like this, and then that should be enough of everything. Um, then I think this looks cute. I know it does look a little busy, but I like stuff, so it works for me. Um, Fuck minimalism. I like stuff. Um, but yeah, and then okay, so then the Saturday. No, so the Saturday's the wedding. So then that Saturday we were like, okay, well let's go do our like shop because the wedding was like we need to be there by like that they wanted us seated by 1. So we were like, okay, well let's do like shopping and stuff beforehand. Because what do you call it? We still need to get some other stuff that we forgot about. And then mom and dad wanted to do their like weekly shopping. So then we were all at the shopping center near us. We were all at the shopping center near us, and that's when we stole the restaurant and went on Palm. And then Kayla was like, well, seeing that, we're early, mom said that she was hungry. So let's do like our Father's Day breakfast early because we can't exactly like just come down for Father's Day for one day, especially because that one day is a Saturday, no, a Sunday. So what do you call it? Kayla works on a Sunday, obviously, so we can't exactly just take off, and it's through a drive, so it's not like it. So it's a lot hard to do that. So originally we were gonna just send money to mom to take dad out, but seeing that we're down, might as well. Might as well have like a little family breakfast thing. Honestly, it worked out perfectly because who shows up and all that? Who I think I'm trying to remember if we went to Pep before or after. Um, but yes, but we were like, oh well, seeing that we're here, I wanted to go look at Pep and all that while we're waiting for the um waiter to come take orders and stuff. We already knew what we were gonna get. We are gonna get the breakfast special thing because mom and dad kept raving about it. So we are like, we're gonna get the breakfast special, and then I want a coffee shake. Kayla wants I can't remember what it was called again, but it's like the strawberry um mocktail thing. Um, it's very tasty. Um, so then we're like, okay, well, we're just gonna go dip to Pep quick. See you soon. Uh, and then we ended up because Dad, I've mentioned he's broken his leg twice, same leg twice, two different areas. So he's broken. The first one was his thigh bone, whatever the fuck that thing is called again. Um, he broke his thigh bone, and that was like falling down the stairs, slipping down the stairs. Um, and then the second time was slipping on the driveway. So he basically like so one foot stayed back while the other foot slid forward. So if you've ever done a lunge, that's basically what happened, but slipping form. So that's how he broke the other one. And then he was in his work shoes when that happened. So it got him a little paranoid about his work shoes and what in the so he started about like traction in terms of like his work shoes in terms of traction. So then he's very now paranoid about like shoes and how their traction is. So while we were looking, I never really found anything that I wanted, but I saw that they had some shoes that the what do you call it had was all black, and now we learned because I thought all black was what he meant, what he needed for his shoes, like it was part of like the uniform. It had to be all black, but apparently as long as it's any neutral color, he's fine. Um, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do it like the yeah, I might just end up doing it like the other one and bunk up the second row. Um, so then so we found out it's any color. It's any neutral color. So it can be brown, gray, black, as long as it's neutral. Good to know for the future. And then so I also sold this old black pair. And I was like, an old black pair, you say? And then so then I ended up grabbing for him because I was like I was testing the traction on them, like feeling like the bottom of the foot of the sole, and then I was like, wait, this actually feels like really good. And then Dad and I have the same like shoe size, basically same shoe size. I'm like an 11, 12, something like that. I have big feet. What do you call it? I might be a 10 technically, but I normally do get like an 11 or a 12 depending on the shoe because I want room space. I want space to oh lord. Already. But I want space. Um should I actually just move it? No, let me grab all these. Let me start with cheeses because cheese you don't really get as many of compared to old eggs. So then I was like, so then I put it on and then I tried like sort of like dragging my feet on the ground, dragging my foot on the ground with it, and I had to put in so much effort for my foot to move. So I was like, the traction on this perfection. I was like, this is perfect traction, Kayla. We gotta get it for dad. Um, so then we ended up. So then I ended up grabbing it. We ended up all grabbing it for as like a Father's Day like gift. Because originally we were gonna like ask him and I'll get him give him money and be like, here you go, get yourself a gift, or give mom money and be like, get him a gift. And because we weren't sure what they were feeling like, what he was feeling like. Because it basically varies like depending on the year. Presents Father's Day presents vary. And like the one year we got him like a drill, the other year we got him like this stapler nail gun thing, something like that. Um, it all varies. What do you call it? We go with whatever. Sometimes it's like vests for work. It all depends on what he needs. He's very much he likes practical gifts, and all his love of gifts is practical gifts. So let me okay, I'll come back in the morning. Um, so we're like I tried them on. They perfect traction. Like I had to really like push my foot in order to move it on the ground. So that means perfect. So we just literally headed to the back and went Happy Father's Day. And he's like, oh, ah, because he's the type of person where a lot of his wardrobe is work clothes, and then clothes people have bought for him, and all he normally doesn't really buy like his own clothes and all that, if that makes sense. He's very much that's why I think he likes practical gifts, because a lot of the time like he doesn't really buy much for himself. 9 out of 10. And all normally it's like, especially for like clothes, and only normally he's very much here, I thought about you, like I remember you like this thing, here you go, kind of person. And all he's never really like, but he doesn't really do it as much for himself and all that. That's why 9 out of 10 when we buy him like stuff, it's normally like clothes, shoes, that kind of thing. So like, but like when it comes to like work clothes, he's fine with it. It's because work gives him a budget for clothes, work clothes. So then that he's like, he has no qualm with with buying what he needs. Um, what do you call it? So then uh, sorry. So then what was I thinking again? Okay, let's call you on my inventory. Okay, so this is all just row. Um, so what was I thinking? And then the what do you call? And then some of his shirts he stole from me. I am still not over it. Dad, when you see this, if you see this, it'll look, because he doesn't really, he's just like, he doesn't really watch YouTube for anything other than watch like cricket highlights, cricket rugby highlights. So like, Dad, if you or Mom, if you show this to him, what do you call it? I'm still not over the theft of my Jurassic Park shirt, and him being like, well, you weren't really old enough to like be around for when the movies came out. He's just like, I just saw a T-shirt. I was like, this is nice, because it doesn't help. I wear a lot of men's stuff, and who else wears men's stuff in my household? My father. So yeah, that menace. Wait, am I? Oh, because I did this. Oh, so that means oh. Oh no, I didn't think about this. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing. I'm gonna have to redo this. I think I'm going crazy. I'm hearing the ice cream truck. I think I'm finally losing it, my guys. Um, I swear to fuck, I'm hearing an ice cream truck. Um, I might be hearing something else and thinking and associating with the ice cream truck. No, why'd you do that? No, why are we like this? Why are we like this? Um, what was I thinking again? Which were cool, and then but sometimes I don't know. Like I was very interested into t-shirts, and then um, now what do you call it? Now I don't wear t-shirts as much. I overheat. I heat up too fast. Or I get hot easily. So like I wear a lot of sleeveless shirts and all that. My friends lovingly describe my looks as beach rat. Um I to this day I'll never know if it's a compliment or like frat boy and all this kind of how my friends describe my outfits. So whether or not that's a compliment, stay tuned. Um but what do you call it? So at one point I was doing like a little clean out of my closet and I was like, I have a lot of t-shirts and a lot I haven't worn them in a while. Or I'm not wearing them as like much as I used to and all. So I kept like the ones I care the most about, and I went, Father, do you need more? Would you like more T-shirts? And all, a lot of them are superhero themed, and all. And he just kind of went, sure, whatever. No, a shirt's a shirt, whether or not it's got like Batman or something on it. Nothing. It means nothing to me. Um, what do you call it? So yeah, and recently I've turned him on to a series called Ironside. It's like this old series. It's on Prime right now. Um, but I got him onto it because I was like, I stumbled upon it at one point. While looking for like stuff to watch, and I was like, wait a damn minute, has Dad watched this? Because I looked at, I was like, wait, this is as old as he is. The series came out in 1967. When was my dad born? 1967. So I was like, did he watch this? Because he's watched like a bunch of old stuff. Like I remember he grew up on like I think he watched like MASH and stuff when he was younger. Um, so then I was like, hey, did you ever watch this? And he's just like, well, possibly. And he's just like, they're like, I maybe, because and then I got a history lesson about like shows and all that during that time, what like showed on TV during that time, and apparently not a lot of British stuff was shown on like TVs during the time because what do you call it? If you don't get the the what's the name and all, if you don't know like apartheid obviously was happening in the 60s, and then so apparently like a lot of like shows, a lot of like British shows weren't shown on like TV for like South Africans. It was a lot of like American shows mainly because I don't remember what he said it was why. It all I know it was because like apartheid and all that, but I think it's because um what do you call it? America was slightly less progressive than Britain at that point. And all or because at least America did, I don't know if the British have segregation. Well, the Americans had segregation and all that, as we know. The Americans had segregation back then. Um, I don't know, like I only know the extent of it. They were like Israelists, so I don't know actually like how bad it was in like other ways. But like the I don't know when your segregation ended, when the American segregation ended. Um, but as we established, South African, and then how do I want to do this? How do we feel like doing this now? Um, yeah, as we established, South African. So yeah, so apparently that's why, and so I'm assuming, according to like that, at the very least, according to my father, and all that, it was more of a like because Britain was at the very least, the British TV was a little bit more progressive, I guess, than American TV and all that. But I was like, Dad, it's from the 60s, but there's like, but what do you call? I see a woman, and I was part of the main cast, and an African American, and I was part of the main cast. How did this? And he's just like, yeah, there's probably like a handful of the of like African American or like at the very least people of color actors that were like part of main cast back then, but it was like what do you call a few and far between. I'm like, damn. That what do you call? I was just like, huh, huh, because I don't really watch much from like back in the day. Um, I swear I put grass down somewhere, like a grassy color. I swear I put the grass down somewhere, like a grass color. Was it in here? I think I'm crazy. Um, I saw my not wine. What's that stuff called again? My diamonds were done. But yeah, and while I was eating breakfast, guess he shut up Bestie. Bestie was there with her dad and her brother. So I was like, oh, Bestie. Oh, I was so happy to see her. Um, I was just, the what do you call it? I was just like, yeah, I'm here for the wedding. She's like, fuck, I forgot that was today. And all it's it's just like some messages, and all. It was pretty like quick wedding Well, for me, very quickly, it was like it was service, and then it wasn't like a full on like it's the after party of the reception. It was like like the is it finger food? What do you call it? Grab and go kind of food? I don't know. I've only been to like this would I guess be my third wedding. Um, I guess also fourth. Okay, it all depends on like okay, so it's I've been to two. I've been a guest at well, not three weddings. I've been a guest to three weddings, Christian enough weddings, white people weddings. I don't know what you want to call it. And then I was the overhead person for one wedding, and then I've been to the pre-wedding activities for I believe it was a Tamil wedding. It's been years, so I could be wrong. I'll have to like double check. See if mom. I think it was one. Yeah, it was Tamil. It was Tamil. It was one of mom's coworkers. Coworker? No, was it mom's coworker? Was one of the kids' dads coached back when he was like coaching rugby? It was someone dad knew or someone mom knew. It was either or. I just remember all the aunties giving me food. I just remember the amount of people giving me food, just making sure that I was eating. And I was just sort of like, okay, food, delicious food, biryani, suji. It was. I think that was the first time I've had suji. Was that wedding? Um, but yeah, it was actually pretty nice. I was honestly mom's doing reconnaissance on some things. Um, on what do you call it? Some things I noticed. Because as established, because this is that wedding that I talked about, and I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Um, what do you call it? So the groom, the groom's sister and brother were there, and they were like a part of the part, like the groom, like middle brother, and all that. He was best man wedding party kind of dude, and all that. And I think it was one of the sisters was her bridesmaid wedding party thing, and then the younger sister, baby sister, and all that, groom's baby sister, was like helping with the wedding and being like very sweet and like making sure, hey, have you guys taken your pictures and all that, hey, or like, hey, we're gonna cut the cake now, and all that, doing that kind of thing. And I honestly, she her the baby sister and her like fiance looked very cute. They were wearing like matching colors and all that. He was like in like the dressy casual suit with t-shirt. So it's like suit but with like a white tee underneath. The blazer, suit pants, white tee underneath. And then she had this really cute dress. Um I think I should have enough time to go do the crystals, to go do the diamonds. Um where's the there? What you call it? But because I have a lot of question. My main question, and obviously I couldn't grab anyone because I never knew who was listening. So I couldn't grab Auntie and I'll to ask her the questions that I'm wondering. And so then I messaged mom and was like, wait, because I've only thought about it on Monday. No, not Monday. No, Sunday. I thought about it, and then so I messaged her after. I was only when I was talking about it with in the car with Kayla, and then I was messaging updates to Bestie because I got so distracted with her and so tired on Saturday that I completely forgot to message her. So then after it was only after I sent her like updates was I like, wait a minute, because I mentioned that the bride, now the bride, and all it has smacked Grimm's sister and all that before, and then also has like had big blowouts with the sister and the brother. So so when I saw that they were a part of like the party and all, they were helping out, that sister was helping out, brother was part of the party and all, was best man. I was curious on whether or not did the bride apologize. Was either option A, did the bride give a sincere apology for the way she acted and all before all of this? Was it sibling love of my brother needs me and so I'm gonna help with his wedding? Or was it auntie lovingly with peace and love auntie? And or was it auntie playing peacemaker and being like, just do this for him, and I'll just do this, just do this for the family, and all, let's just not start anything, let's do this for the family. And all, I'm honestly very curious. Mom's gonna do reconnaissance for me, because I like sent her a message like, hey, because we had left on the Sunday, we had left at like 5, what do you go, not 5, 4 o'clock. I think it was just after 4 we left. What do you call it? And I was like, hey, what do you call it? I was like, "Hey, you got any information about this?" And she's like, "Wait, shit, I didn't think about that. I'll get back to you. I'll go have coffee and get the tea." Um, what do you call it? So yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated on if that updates. I'm hoping it's the apology because I'll forgive everything if she did apologize because obviously it never happened to me, and all like if it was me getting smacked, then things would have happened. But like if they accepted her sincere apology, I'll let everything be. I'll let everything go. But if she didn't apologize, then and they were just keeping the peace, then I'll be here in my I'll be here having my opinions, having my little guy opinions. But ultimately, a pretty nice wedding, and all was pretty fun, and all was very sweet. I like the idea they had like this as like guest book thing. They had like one of those little those little cameras that print out the pictures and all, and then so you like take the picture, stick it in, and then with those little like sticky corner things, stick them in, and then they had like some stickers and then you write messages and stuff. So I'm just mom's writing a sincere message and I'm just putting hearts and smiley faces in the corners, and I'm just putting little cat images. I'm just drawing little cats and smiley faces and hearts in the corner of everything. What do you call while she's being sincere? I'm just going tra la 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 heart 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 heart. Yeah, he's happy. That's what matters to me. It's I would love to know. I honestly would love. I know if she did do the apology thing, I know if she did apologize to them, I would love that very dearly. But obviously not my place. And all it's they're the ones who were part of the fight. She never like picked a fight with me or Kayla. I just know that if she tried that shit with Kayla, I'm throwing hands immediately. I'm throwing hands, pulling hair, biting. And you you guys have not seen. Kayla will attest when I was a kid. I know I was very much a biter of a child. I know when I got into fights, I was a feral child. And when I got into fights, I was a feral being. Um, what do you call it? So I'm more than willing to do that for my people. Yeah, it was all like pretty well. And then we tried this Spice Cafe. I think that's what the restaurant's called. Well, not we tried it. Mom and Dad have been at there have ordered from them before, but it was like on the way there. Something Marion Hill Road. I know it's Marion Hill Road. But they're like just after Kloof, or they're between Kloof and Pinetown. It's between. Look up Spice Cafe on like Facebook. But they do like really. We tried their cheeseburgers, and then we ordered like because they had like a cheeseburger special thing. I can't remember what the special was, but it was like 4 cheeseburgers for something amount of money. And then so we just ordered 4 large chips extra. And then so Kayla and I ended up eating like all our like chips and burgers, but mom was like, no, I'm good. Because she doesn't really like the fake cheese and all the like pre-sliced cheese, the like cheese slices. She doesn't really like the flavors of them. So she was like, "Oh, you guys have it for breakfast." And then we know, and then the next morning when we were grabbing like when we were like looking for the food for breakfast, and we are like, "Wait, where are there 2 burgers?" And then Dad left his burger very sweet, and because Mom loves chips, and all she's not that into burgers. Also, sometimes it's got to be a very specific burger with her. And she's very specific about her burgers, and she's very specific about like what's in the burger too, and especially with the cheese thing. Um, but yeah, I think that's the main things that have happened. That weekend. Yeah, I don't think anything new has happened other than that. I'll get back to you in the next video. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed my ramblings while I'm busy trying to figure out the decorating thing out. Um, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Ask questions and all that. I'm not afraid of questions. Obviously, you can ask the questions as well, but I have the right to say you know, like you're going a little that's a little too personal, or allegedly in Minecraft, kind of I can pull the allegedly in Minecraft, and obviously girly pop, if you see me talking about your wedding and all, like yeah, and all, I'm hoping marriage calms you down, and all now that you got the ring on it, and all, very pretty ring, very pretty ring. Now that you got the ring on it, we're all gonna be chill now. He's gonna actually come to family events now. I guess we'll see. Because this is the first time also I'm meeting her side of the family. Wait, I forgot as well. Okay, so there was Auntie, I love you very dearly. Um, while I'm busy being introduced, Auntie's like grabbing some of the guests and being like, "Oh, this is my best friend," and and then it's introducing my mom and all, and then it's like, "This is my best friend. This is her husband, and then this is her daughter, Kayla, and then this is her daughter, Carly." No, not even Carly. Wait, this is her daughter, whatever. And oh, this is Charlie. Okay, and then so context. This is an inside joke that's been going on for like 2, 3 years now. Okay, so forever ago, my mom made a happy birthday to my loving child, and it'll post on Facebook. And then like posted some pictures, I think, as well. Happy birthday to my loving. And so one of the people in the someone who commented on it was like, "Happy birthday, Charlie." And I think it was someone I'm related to. I'm not that close to either side of my mother's, like, my mother or my father's, all the sides round, mother's, father's sides of the family. And all, like, I was pretty close with at least mom's side, but then they ended up with a lot of moving and all of that. We're just not all that close, now. So I'm busy being introduced, and of course, Auntie's busy introducing. So it's my family's there, and then sister, Auntie's daughter, and her fiance are there, and so I'm watching her face, and I'm watching her fiance's face, and they're trying to do like the math. They're like looking at me doing some kind of math, and I'm like, and it shook me, and after, and so after she's introduced, and I'm like, are we still going on the Charlie thing? Because I'm thinking she's going to introduce. So this is the second person she's introduced me to is Charlie, and all it sounds. So I'm like, are we still doing the Charlie thing? And meanwhile, sisters, they're like, have I been saying your name this whole time? And keep in mind, sisters know me since birth. She was born in February. I was born in July. And also, we've known each other. She was born, I think, February 2001. I don't think she was born in 2000. I think we are a couple of months difference, not a year difference. So I think I was born July 2000. I think she was born 2001 to February 2001. Either way, it doesn't really matter. So we've known each other our whole lives. And so she's known me as Carly my whole life. And so with Auntie going like, yeah, this is Charlie, she's like, wait, have I been saying your name this whole time? Have I been saying? And she looks at me and she's like, so like, I guess, like, have I been saying your, like, have I been saying your name this whole time? I'm so sorry. Have I been saying your name wrong this whole time? And I'm like, no, it's her fault. So now it's the running joke with everybody. They introduce me to as Charlie, or like randomly, and they'll be like, Charlie, how are you and I think it's the funniest, like, because sometimes I do, because my name is like a derivative of Carly comes from Carl, which is my dad's. Somewhere on my dad's side, there's a Carl. I got named after, it's family name, and then Carl's like the Germanized version of Charles. And all that, so Charlie. So it works out though. If you look at Carly, is like the feminized version of like Charlie in a way. So like I don't really care. I think it's hilarious as someone who responds to everything. Because at one point, one of my teachers even called me Carolyn because she combined. She kept calling me Carolyn because she combined my middle name and my first name. I'm Carly Lynn. So like, so I think it's the funny shit. I thought this was the funniest thing. So I grabbed the groom. The next time I like stole the groom, and I was like, hey, so if you ever hear about a Charlie, keep in mind as well. Keep in mind, and I was like, if you hear about Charlie, it's your mother's fault. It's me. It's your mother's fault. And so keep in mind as well, I've not met at all. I only know the bride. I've never met her family ever. I've never met any part of her family as far as I know. I've never met anyone in her family. And even the groom side, I've met his mother's side of the family because his father passed away. His bio father passed away. And his mother remarried to her current husband. So they probably knew me as a baby and all, because I don't remember when the divorce happened and then everything. So because there's quite a bit of an age gap between me and him, so I don't know whether even his father's side of the family knows me. And so if they knew me, they knew me as baby. So they probably even are convinced my name is Charlie. And so I think this is the funniest shit, that it's only Auntie's side of the family basically that knows that's the wrong name. And it's only that side of the family that knows it's the wrong name. I think that's the funniest thing going on. And of course my dad and all as well. I probably could have started a new day, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. I like how I was busy like trying to end off and then I remembered all those. But I really do love how my dad, who was like, I'm probably just gonna spend like half my time in a corner smoking, found his friend, because I forgot that my dad was best friend. Like, so the way my parents met was because their siblings knew each other. And all no, the way my parents met was my dad knew Auntie's family and my mom knew Auntie's family. So that's how they met. They met at a party between all the everyone. So yeah, so I was like, I forgot you're besties with these people. But yeah, I'll continue on with that because honestly, I think that's gonna be more of a video. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Bye, 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 bye.